Wake County District Attorney wants an outside review of the new $100 million computer system that continues to cause problems.
Yeah, Wake is one of 4 central North Carolina eCourt pilot counties. CBS 17's Russ Bowen started reporting on this transition last winter. You were the first to report on it. You join us now. And Russ, you sat down with DA Lauren Freeman. What does she have to say?
Yeah, I've told you about some of these major issues and complaints since the launch. Well, it'll eventually go statewide, but Freeman says more needs to be done before that happens. Private records made public, arrest warrants for those out on bond, incorrect notifications of court dates, incorrect suspension of driver's licenses. That's the short list of issues local attorneys continue to say that they are having since the launch of eCourts. The software was developed by Tyler Technologies.
We certainly are in much better place in terms of just the day-to-day operation of the courts than we were, in March of this year.
But Wake County District Attorney Lauren Freeman also says there is bad news.
I think more and more on a daily basis, we are having the feeling that we shouldn't be having some of these same issues still this far into this project.
What would you say to the average citizen or the person who's had to deal with a DMV issue or some of these other things that I just talked about and been really inconvenienced?
Unfortunately, we live in an arena where, if something's not entered correctly or a system goes down, it has really challenging implications, real life implications for people. They may lose their license, they may get arrested, all of those things. And so, one, I'm grateful for the patience that the public has shown as we've gone through this transition. Two, I think it's important they know that we take this seriously and that, we are trying to make sure that the powers that be, so to speak, the leadership at the Administrative Office of the Courts, the leadership at Tyler Technologies, knows that we continue to have issues that are having real implications for people.
Freeman says an independent review is needed, one that is outside the North Carolina Administrative Office of the Courts, which is overseeing the rollout.
And that's part of why, we've talked about, having someone else come in and review kind of where are we in this process? Are the problems we're having still in range or not? Because at the end of the day, the public needs to be able to have confidence in what's happening down here. And when they're hearing these things and there are lawsuits being filed about people being wrongfully arrested, it's time for somebody to take a look at what's happening and make sure that we are doing our very best to serve the public.
But a spokesperson for AOC told me Tuesday that based on the progress that has been made during the pilot process, there are no plans for an external review at this time.
Do you want to take care of this today?
There are days that software causes court to come to a halt and the line backs down the hallway. All of this requires additional hours, of which Freeman says she can't get an accounting of for her own office because of issues with the software program.
I normally would have had my fiscal year data, certainly a month, if not more by now, so that I could kind of see where we were in terms of, how efficiently are we able to operate. We're waiting on that report.
So you can't even account for how many hours people have been putting in?
I cannot account for how far back this has pushed us in terms of being able to get the court's business done.
And just late this afternoon, we've also now learned that North Carolina DMV Commissioner Wayne Goodwin is urging AOC to delay the eCourts launch in Mecklenburg County due to problems. That launch was delayed for months, as you know, set to go live next week, guys.
I just don't, how is this even acceptable?
Yeah.
That is a $100 million question, Angela, and probably better
I know you've been
by
asking
other
the
people.
question.
It does leave a lot of people begging that very question that you asked.
Exactly. Unbelievable. All right, Russ, as usual, thank you.
And, Russ has been digging deeper into the eCourts for months now, so you can find all of his stories using the CBS 17 News app or, of course, on CBS17.com.